First of all, congratulations on your new book. And in your new book, you really get into the values of the holiday season. Why is that so important to you and the country as a whole?
Oh, I think it's imperative that Americans feel empowered enough to stand up on their constitutionally protected right to express their faith. And at Christmas time, much of the faith as a foundation of Christmas is recognizing that Jesus is the reason for the season, and Christ is a part of Christmas. So for, say, the ACLU or angry atheists armed with an attorney telling us that somebody may take offense if we recognize the true meaning of Christmas, so it's politically incorrect to do so, we're saying, nah, no double standard applied to this faith, please. But within the book, kind of cool because it's in a jolly Christmassy way that it's explained the steps that we can take legally and culturally to stand strong on that constitutionally protected right to express our religious faith.
Sarah, recently you were in North Carolina for Reverend Billy Graham's 95th birthday. What did you learn walking away from that milestone event?
It was absolutely a milestone in our country's life. Certainly for me personally in my life, it was probably the most humbling event that I've ever been privileged to participate in. Billy Graham's legacy is one of boldness, of courage, of that expression of faith, recognizing that, man, only in America do we have that freedom to stand strong on what it is that we believe in and never have to fear expressing it and sharing it. And Billy Graham's faith in something greater than self, something greater than a government or a politician, it's so refreshing to hear his continued bold message about it. I think he's been such a wonderful lesson for the rest of us when it comes to exercising that constitutional right in America to express faith.
Yeah, he's definitely a very amazing role model. All right, so Sarah, the rumor mill's going here. What does the future hold for you? And do you have an eye on the 2016 presidential election? Big question.
Well, I have an eye on the 2016 election because I think that if we don't get our country back on the right track by 2016 and take power away from the far left statists who want to bankrupt this country, and evidently they do want to bankrupt our country because they keep continuing to put us on the road towards this insolvency, my eye is on making sure people get elected into positions of authority to reign in government and make us live within our means. I don't know if for me personally, if that means that I would be a candidate, because I know that my job today, my role, I believe that it's kind of my calling right now is to empower Americans to understand the power of the individual and work ethic and integrity and all the good virtues that have made this foundation for the most exceptional nation in the world. I want to empower individuals to be out there exercising those virtues to create a more perfect union. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I need a title or an office. I love what I'm doing today, just being out there with the people, talking to them and hearing from them.
And you're obviously very involved in the game of politics. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but one of our viewers wanted me to ask you, what makes your opinion so relevant? We all have an opinion, but why should we hear yours?
Well, I think that I have a very common sense opinion, if you will, because my opinion about what's going on in government is all based on what our Constitution allows and disallows. Our Constitution is all about protecting individual rights and freedoms, responsibilities, and I want politicians to just adhere to that Constitution. It really is the blueprint towards a more perfect union, and defend our republic. It's pretty simple, pretty common sense, and that's why I invite people of all political affiliations to understand what it is that I and so many millions of Americans are saying is just, hey, government, basically back off, have faith in the people to make our own decisions and allow us to live productive and good lives without the elites in Washington, D.C. trying to tell us how to do it.
Sarah Palin, thank you for your time and all the best to you.
Thank you so much. Can't wait to be back in North Carolina.
Thank you.